play is called Red. It was written by John Logan, and the play is about Mark Rothko, the abstract expressionist painter from the middle of the 20th century, who Zachary plays. And it's about a certain moment in his life when the Seagram's Corporation was building a building on Park Avenue and was opening a Four Seasons restaurant, and in that restaurant they wanted some art, and they commissioned Mark Rothko to paint these murals, he called them. And the play is the story of the creation of those murals. Rothko painting hired an assistant named Ken that Ross plays, and their relationship and how conflicted Rothko was about art and commerce, I suppose, one way to say it. Right, Zachary?
Yes, I think that the play takes place at a particular time in history where Rothko was at the height of his fame, and he was conflicted about his own fame, what it meant in America to judge a person by their contribution and his art, and that's measured in money. And for all of his life, he was really ambivalent about what that meant and what success as an artist meant. A biography describes him as a man of tremendous ego and tremendous doubt, and that really sums him up simultaneously. In the play, he describes the importance of art, and I think people who have an idea of Rothko and the style he is known for will enjoy coming to understand what he was setting out to do in these paintings. I think this play peels back the onion and tries to communicate Rothko's intentions. He is a talker. He is a talker and a talker and a talker. And by bringing in an apprentice, an assistant, to do much of the manual labor, he has an audience. And that is what gives the give and take, allows Rothko to express his opinions and get a response from a younger artist.
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways, Ken, as the audience, is sort of you guys as well. He gets to watch his hero. He gets to watch this strange figure, sort of more than human, more than a person, work his art. And also, as the play goes on, sort of realizes that he is human, that he is just another person like us, someone who did amazing things, but who has faults and problems and emotions as well. Rothko's field was abstract expressionism, which had been a really popular art genre for about a decade at this point. And the idea behind it was, rather than painting something that we see ourselves, like a mountain or a person, they were trying to paint basically an experience, an emotional feeling. So instead of saying, oh, I see that mountain and it's pretty, I'm going to paint it, it's what does that mountain make me feel? What does this room make me feel? And it was all about having the viewer interact, sort of like a magic eye thing, but with an emotion at the end instead of an image.
And through the play, I think, we understand a little bit better what this genre of painting is and how to appreciate that perhaps a little better than we do now. And these paintings are here. In Harvard, he also painted some murals for Harvard, and those are in the Fogg Museum in Cambridge right now. He also painted murals for a chapel in Houston, which are all still there. And the paintings that this play's about, the Seagram's paintings, now hang in the Tate Museum in London. And this series of murals change very much through the end of his life.
Absolutely. Rothko was very much a troubled soul. He'd had a very impoverished upbringing. He moved to America from Russia as a young boy, lost his father very soon after, was abandoned. So he created from a perspective of tragedy, and yet, at his height, his paintings were sought because they evoked such beauty and created such a sense of serenity among those who paid increasingly high amounts of money for them. And he himself was conflicted with that. It seemed he was never quite satisfied with what he was setting out to achieve and how he was being received.
And in many ways, this play is exactly about that struggle of if you paint something beautiful and it gets turned into a commodity, if people want to buy it, does that belittle your art? Does that take away from the magic of it? So we're really excited to explore that ourselves, and I think you're really going to love it. So come see it.